When I first got to campus, I had tore my ankle in the Army All-American game. It was tough being that guy and then starting over, getting thrown to the bottom of the ocean, being injured and not being able to do anything. I felt down and useless. Things are gonna get tough, and how are you gonna respond to it is what's gonna make you what you are in the future. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I moved to Wiley, a town just north of Dallas. I grew up really with my older brother. He's 3 years older than me. My little brother didn't come along until 10 years after I was born. Me and my older brother were kind of the ones that got to experience everything, and that's who I'm really closest to. Soccer was my first sport growing up. I remember telling myself I would never play football in my life. I wanted to be a soccer player, and I got that from watching my older brother play soccer. He was very good at that. That became my dream. I started playing football. I played a little bit of baseball, and it got to a point where it was either baseball or football, and I chose football. I never really took it serious. I thought it was something to do just to kill time. I never really thought about it being my #1 sport until I hit high school. I would say my sophomore year is when football became my favorite sport. As far as right now, I would just say not being the guy. So being patient right now. I think back home, being in high school, I've always been the guy, and so now I've got to wait my turn, and I think that's key.
This is the freshman, Eno Benjamin through the line. Benjamin fighting, dives, he's in! Touchdown ASU! Tremendous effort by Eno Benjamin for his first career score.
I thought I was going to honestly play more as a freshman, but my injury sort of held me back quite a bit. My rehab was slower than what we thought it was going to be, and so Coach Simon didn't want to take any risks. It was his decision to hold me back and just let me take a year and grasp everything and get it under my belt, and then next year take off. When Graham left, I had thoughts about, like, I want to get out of here, I want to transfer. I was homesick, I want to go closer to home. I would then have conversations with Gene Boyd, Scotty. They just told me to be patient and wait. By this time, we had no idea who the head coach was going to be, but you heard rumors about Herm Edwards, and when it was Herm, I didn't know what to think of it. I knew he came from an Army background, and Coach Graham was pretty strict, and I thought, man, he's gonna be 10 times more stricter. Coach Simon, like Gene Boyd and Scotty Graham said, just trust it, and that's what I did. I knew Herm loved to run the ball, so there was no going wrong with that. Patience was a big thing for me. I think the first game, I had a pretty good game versus UTSA. Second and third game were kind of slower games, and a lot of people were freaked out, but that's when me and Coach Simon started meeting. We were always in his office. It was more of a mental thing. I had the speed down of how the game was gonna go, but it was more of just being confident, trusting what you see, being able to go out there and do what you do best without having to worry about it. I do remember walking in Coach Herm's office and telling him I want to win, and I want to win now. I don't want to wait 3 to 4 years to win. As we went through the season, we were losing games by 7 points, 2 points, and I think everyone now knows that this is real achievable, and we were not too far from being where we want to be, and it's just the lack of details that's what kept us from going there last year. You can see the sense of urgency has changed around here, and guys are really starting to understand what this program's about. Personally, for me, my goal is for the team to win. That's all I care about. I just want to be remembered as a guy who always left it on the field at all times. I really enjoy this school. I love this place, and I think it's really made me who I am today. And so always looking to, meet new people, always interact with people that are keeping this place going and keeping this place alive, the people that go out there in the stadium and cheer us on. I come from a little town. Just being able to get a lot of people supporting behind you makes you want to go harder, I feel like.